Okay, so I am Chrysgel Abesamis, as you already know, and today I'll be talking about my actual project, ARCTOAD, which is actually like a wait, let me use. There we go. So ARCTOAD is not a frog. It is an online community platform designed for artists, game developers, writers, and musicians who create, publish, and share their ideas, masterpieces. So ARCTOAD, in short, like is basically like Roblox, where you can share or publish your games, projects, and everything. And that's basically it. However, what makes this different is that it has a built-in game engine, which is Toad Code, and I'll be tackling that later on if I can. So, what makes Arcto different? It's actually because it is a built-in website, so you don't need to install anything, and you can create your games directly within the Toad engine. You don't actually need a another game engine to make your games because it is already provided in the website. It has built-in tools such as like a software for music and uh, another art software. If any of you want to use it and you don't need to download another app for it, and you can just use the Arctode's built-in tools. And the best part for Arctode for me is because you don't need to buy anything else in there. Like there are no like subscription needed. There are no like items you need to buy with real currency because everything is free. That's actually that's actually one of my missions in making this project because I actually like hate I actually hate like subscriptions and everything because I just hate it. No need to ask questions about that. And moving on. So over here I'm gonna be talking about my Toad engine. This is actually very special to me because as a game developer, actually not actual game developer yet, but an aspiring one, is because Toad engine is basically a designed for beginner friendlies or for beginners who are like looking forward for a good and easy to use game engine for them to like create games and everything. So that's actually it. Or should I say it's like Scratch had a baby and that's how it was born. And one unique feature about Toad Engine is because I use the function from Scratch, like they drag and drop those code blocks and to make actions and to like make their art move. So which is basically drag and drop code blocks with an integrated scripting terminal. And with this scripting terminal, you can like edit you can actually like edit some of the parts of the code if you want, or you can just leave it by itself. And now I'm about to tell you guys a quick story, just a quick story. And I don't need to like make it long or anything because it's actually pretty short. So on how I created or how did I get the idea of Arctoad is because during like last year when I was about to like have a mini capstone, I was very like I was very I was actually not prepared by that. So I went to my friends, like my friend Hertz. If you guys didn't know him, he's actually one of my friends. He's also a developer. So I went to him. I was like, "Yo, what should I make for my capstone project? Because I'm kind of stuck." It was like, "Oh no, just make just make anything. Actually, it can be like it can be like random projects and stuff." So I was like, "No, bro, I need to be unique. I need to be creative." So I think of one problem that is like what I actually like focus or struggle, which is game development. Because I myself want to become a developer, but how can I become a game developer when I don't know how to code? So I was like, what if I create a website or a software any any beginners can learn how to program or can learn how to create games. So that's how I got the idea Arctoad. However, Hertz actually created the name Arc Toad because he likes frogs and it is like snowing and stuff. That's it. So it's basically like his favorite, like frogs and toads. And moving forward, so I'm just gonna show you guys a web demo of ARCTOAD because I think you guys are probably like thinking like, huh, what does he mean by that? So without further ado, I'm just gonna go right in. So this is basically ARCTOAD. Can you guys see my screen, or can you guys see ARCTOAD? Okay, thanks. I'm just making sure because maybe it's just a blank screen. So this is ARCTOAD's landing page. This is his actual landing page, and the design I got is actually from if you don't know this, it's actually like from Newgrounds, and this is it. Over here you can see the users' videos and stuff, their their published games, audios, and stories. Over here are their music, their gallery, and this is where they can enter some groups so they can brainstorm on ideas. And over here are the teams. A So this is me. This is the co-founder Hertz, like my friend mentioned earlier, and these are my friends. And that's basically it. And over here is my profile. Just a bare profile. So this is overall. This is our Toad overall, and I'm just gonna go straight to the Toad engine where you guys are kind of excited. So this here is the game engine, which is I'm actually sorry for the design. It's actually still a prototype. I'm still working on the design and all the mechanics and everything. So over here are your assets. This is actually built-in assets that I like implemented, so you can't change any of them. So and how this works over here is like your mini playground, and you can use this, click any asset you want, and over here you can just place them if you want to create a world. So this is basically like your map editor. You can also like zoom in and everything if you can see them properly. Over here we can place Mario and all of the obstacles near him. So this is basically the main editor. And over here are like the the editing for your sprites and for your assets. Like over here is the like you can edit them out. And over here are the sprites where you can create your characters. And over here we go to code. Let's say that you enter all of your edits or your map and your layouts. You want to go to code and click any asset. Let's click Mario. And over here is where you can put functions or put actions within the character. Like let's say you want him to move, and you just have to drag the motion block on its playground, and it already has its built-in code. So it's either you want to like stay, or you can just leave it by its own, or you want to create something or edit something out, and it will actually like whatever you input in the code, it will actually transmit to the actual sprite. Like if you want them to move, you just add a motion block, or if you want to add controls, and you can drag and drop the control block, which is over here. And let's say you've done everything, you finished putting like codes and functions to your sprite and your assets. So what you want to do now is if you want to run the game, you just have to press run. And this is just an example of the game that you created. It's just an example, guys. Chill. This is not the creative version. So this is like the like your game that you created. Let's just say that you created the game, and this is gonna be like its output. I think that's all like showcase to you guys. And we're just gonna go back to my Arcto website. So let me just go back to my presentation. So I forgot to tell you guys the Arcto's vision. So Arcto is basically just wants to be a universal platform where every creator, regardless of their skills, can transform their imaginary ideas into playable reality. So this is where Arcto is gonna be in. And of course, my mission is to like normalize game development. through collaborative web-based designs platform that enables aspiring creators to build their own masterpieces. So yeah, that's pretty much ARCTOAD.
And thank you so much for that very informative presentation. Again, um I'm actually curious. Wait lang. Nakalimutan ko mag-on cam. Wait. Um okay, so parang nakaka-inspire kasi yung ano, yung how you actually made this game engine. So parang ano na-curious ako. For the young ones, gano'n, may inspirational message ka ba na maka-motivate kaya na maybe just out of fun, make their own game engine and then like parang share it to their friends and parang nostalgic moment pero may coding, 'di ba? Galing. So, what can you say to your fellow aspiring game developers or possibly nagte-think palera like maybe, gano'n?
So all I want to say is to like the aspiring game developers is that uh you don't need like you don't need to like put in like all the effort that you need to learn programming in general, because not all programming you don't need to memorize all 100% of the entire language. And of course, if you have any like cool ideas or cool projects that you really want to do, then just don't be shy and just create it. Or if you want, just learn a thing or two about programming, or at least the game engine itself, because all of your ideas matter, and you don't need to hide all your ideas, because you might say that, oh no, this isn't good enough, this isn't worth it, so I'm not just gonna publish it because this is gonna be bad. No, don't do that, please. Like, for the love of God, please don't do that, because all your ideas matter. And
Tama,
malay nyo baka maging top 1 game developer kayo.
tama,
So
tama.
so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, 'di ba? Narinig niyo 'yun, dapat maging game dev rin kayo. Charas.
Good job.
Eh, wala. Pero certainly nakaka-inspire for for someone like you na second year BSIT, 'di ba? Second year ka pa lang tapos meron ka ng game engine. It's so interesting tapos, you're building a community on your own, 'di ba? Sa ano, ginawa mong game dev. Oh, parang ARCTOAD, 'di ba? Like, you already connected it with your friends and all that. So, possibly, parang advertisement na ba 'to? Chares. Eme go lang. Pero, if anyone is interested to ask our speaker, um, relating to his presentation, please open up lang, don't be shy kasi kami-kami lang 'to, char. Um, 'Yun, please, like andito na yung speaker natin, very very fresh, bonita. Sabihin niyo na kung anong yung gusto niyong sabihin, charis. Um, Sige na guys. Tapos ano, like, um, 'di ba hindi ka marunong mag-code? So parang ano, paano nga yun? Paano mo nagawa 'to? Like,
Are you talking to me?
oh, hindi, hindi.
Ay,
Actually may
sorry po.
ghost dito na ano, ka-istorya ko Emela, sige go. Wait, may nag-a-about to ask. Sige, postpone natin. Is ARCTOAD
Oh, sige lang.
limited to platformer type of games? Ganun po ba? Sa tingin mo?
Like it is like limited to like all the games, like it's only like available for platform ba? Is that what you mean? Well, actually not like Super Mario, but type of game. Oh, okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Yes, that's one of my limitations. I don't want to like make it 3D or go further above that. It's because I just want it to be like more simple. Like we don't, because for me 3D. in general, like it's gonna be like very complicated, especially that you have to like put in more work into it. So what's the best way to like uh make a game like actually easy for the beginner developers? Why just go focus on 2D because it's basically just a flat world or like just a 2D world like ganun ba? Because it's actually basta like for me it is more easy. So that's why it's gonna be limited for platformers, like platform games or any games that is involved 2D. Like that's it.
Nice. Okay. Simplicity pa, char. Pero, honestly, this reminds me of something na kanan Minecraft nga niya to. I don't know if you know, pero may dato bagahin Minecraft course na you would know how to make a game using C++ ba yun? Like, was it ambot? Pero like, it was interesting. Parang it's giving that. Yeah, and yun. Yeah, yun.
Like,
Sa tingin ko, Minecraft education yun. Kasi it's pretty interesting. Kaya bagahan, pagkita ko hanimo mga box thing. It reminds me of an Minecraft nga ni. It's
mm,
really educational talaga. Na patigipit mo actually. Yeah, not gonna lie. So, yun nga. Um, may da pa ba iba na ma-ask?
yeah, meron pa po ito.
Ano? Armelise. Miss Armelise is asking, once you build a game, na-export ba hiya as an X file similar to old Flash games? Yeah, it reminds her of her Y8 days.
Yeah, so in short answer, yes, it will actually like like export its file, like its game file, because however I'm still not gonna work on that yet because I'm still working on some of the features, but however it is gonna be possible, like my export mo actually yung file ng game just like the old flash days. So yeah.
Hmm, it's nice. Convenient. Andiyan na yung convenience guys like na-export mo na. So parang nabulig na kami pag advertise tiya ko at just. Pero don't parang sige, parang ano yung masasabi mo to advertise, like fully advertise your game, like encourage people to use it. Just in case interested talaga era mag-build in era on game using your
Yeah.
own interface.
Wait, ano ulit yung question?
Hindi question. More like wow, grabe order. Ginsusugo, char. More like ano lang, I'm like parang ini-encourage lang kita na parang i-advertise lang ba and share your ARCTOAD. Like parang ARCTOAD, sali na, gano'n. Eme.
Oh,
Parang gano'n. Parang giniikayat mo ba hera na just use your ARCTOAD tapos parang share with your friends, gano'n. Parang eme lang. Like, for example, childhood, like mga 9 or 8 years old, charas, maaram na. Kaan, ma-approach siya right imo website or like interface. Tapos, like, as youngins, may dahil nostalgic moment. Hala, naggamit kami hininhan bata pa ako. Tapos, like, what if, ganon. Tapos, other people within this stream, like, maiinggan nyo right imo Arto. Diba? Diba? Masaya yun. Try mo nga, try. Kuan la, parang sabihin mo kung anong gusto mo sabihin, gano'n.
so I just want to say that avoid Unreal Engine 5, avoid Unity Engine muna because they're too complicated for for some of you, and just focus on the Toad engine, which is here in ArcToad. Just build anything you want, whatever your mind put into it. So that's all.
O 'di ba?
That's all for
Basta anywhere, anytime, you can build here in ArcToad. O 'di ba? Galing ko talaga, charas, eme.
nice
'Di
one.
ba? Galing. That's so impressive. 'Di ba? Batang-bata pa, alam na maggawa-gawa, 'di ba? He started with not knowing any codes, tapos it just developed through creativity and gusto nila maging fun at programming and they made this. 'Di ba nakaka-inspiring tapos and motivational, chuba. 'Di ba? Galing.
Yeah.
Saludo ako sa'yo. Promise. Walang biro or char. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you
Meron pa
so
si
much talaga for your presentation and enlightenment in the game dev industry. Sure. Representation na to. So, yun. Thank you so much talaga. And for now, we'll have our short break. So, yeah, thank you so much, Shira. Oh, Shira? Diyos ko. Shy. Ay, Diyos ko. Shy. Cheer. Mr. Abesamis. Yun na lang. Thank you so much. Kakahiya. Ano ba yun?
chill
Sige
po.
po. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.